What's good, y'all, man? It is your boy Sniper Kicks, and today's video we're gonna talk about, again, the Lightning Force, talking about investing, talking about leftover day, man. Crazy leftover day actually happened today. If you follow me on Instagram, the craziest thing, you know me, I'm always shopping. Like, one thing that you know about Sniper Kicks is that I'm always shopping. So I went to the store and I saw Lightning Force there. So I was like, this is like an hour after the store has opened, and I went in there and I saw Lightning Force. So I was like, man, these must be leftover pairs. So I went and did my rounds and picked up leftover pairs. But, you know, a couple days ago, I talked to multiple managers and they told me that leftover day was over with. They told me about the email, they talked about shoe palaces, and they told me it was going to go back on the app. A lot of people told me it was going back on the app, but they let go of the leftover pairs and there's still a lot of late shipment. So one thing that I do want to tell you guys, when anybody or anything, and I do it myself, with anybody gives you information, always check. Always check, because you never know. It can change at any time. Like, next release leftover day could be the next day, it could be the 2 day. It's usually the second day after. My video yesterday, I told you guys, is usually when they do leftover days like they did with the Jordan 12 utilities, is that second day to try to avoid lines. But they went with leftover day and it was decent, man. I was so lucky. I was actually, at the store and I ended up, getting some pairs. But always check, always call your stores. And that's gonna bring me to late shipments, man. Late freaking shipments on these Lightning Force. There's a ton of late shipments, man. There's a ton of late shipments. There's my people down in Florida, my people down in Houston, my people down. A lot of places been telling me, man, they did not get their men's pairs. Like, where's the men pairs? My people in Atlanta, they told me, like, our men's pairs, a lot of the men pairs haven't came in yet. Still a lot of late shipment. But now the question is, if these late shipments going to just be first come, first serve. Probably they will be first come, first serve. Back on the app, maybe. Then again, it's corporate Foot Locker. Like, I can only give you the information. Yes, I know a lot of people, and a lot of people give me different information. But at the end of the day, you got to just call the store and create those relationships with the people inside. Because one day they can say it's back on the app, and the next day corporate give the email, release the pairs. So it's always subject to change. So my recommendation is call up your stores. Literally call up your stores or go to the store most of the days this week, because a lot of shipments are coming this week for Champs, Foot Action, Foot Locker. Just create relationships. Go to the stores because they will come in. Now it's subject if it's going back on the app or is going to be first come, first serve. Me personally, after talking to some people today, it's probably going to be first come, first serve. I talked to many champs because no champs in Chicago got these Lightning Force, and they said they don't know. They're still waiting on emails to do like what they're going to do with them once they receive them. But they're like, just call. Just keep on calling, because it's like it could be first come, first serve, especially since they let go of those leftover pairs on that second day. So, man, it's up in the air. It's up in the air. But just always, check for yourself, because even some Foot Lockers do different than other Foot Lockers. Like, it could be different. But, that's the biggest thing. And I just want to tell you guys to please call your stores up this week or go to the store this week, because a lot of late shipments are coming with the 3 flex stores. And Kids Foot Locker too. Kids Foot Locker has not, a lot of Kids Foot Lockers across country did not get their pairs. So these Lightning Force, man, are going to be a lot more pairs. There's a lot more pairs out available, but you have to almost put that full work in, because we don't know. You see the Pollens are back on the app. The Seaphones were back on the app. So Foot Locker is putting stuff back on the app, but they're kind of, interchanging. Like, some things they're putting back on the app, and like these Lightning Force, who knows if they're going to put it back on the app. So you just have to put in the footwork, because, Foot Locker's going to do what they want to do at the end of the day. They're going to do what they want to do. So my thing is, I try to help you guys to see what I know and what I've been talking to people, but at the end of the day, things can change. So just be ready. This week, late shipments, a lot with Champs. Just both Champs has a lot of late shipments. Also, JD and Finish Line, a lot of them are getting their shipment in as well, and they're just letting them go. So call up your Finish Line or JD that did not receive shipment on release day. See when they're getting their pairs, or call them up, or go to the store. So a lot of times they cap. One thing I know for sure, a lot of times employees cap. So it's better that you go to the store, because they will cap on the phone 100%. But back to these Lightning Force, man. I just want to talk about the resale value. I want to talk about if this shoe is a good investment. This is a grade school size right here. I just want to talk about the investment of this shoe. Because, of course, Jordan 4s are what's hot, man. Jordan 4s is what's hot. You saw what happened with the Oreos. Went all the way up. So you saw with the taupe. Of course, the taupe has some hype behind it too. They're up there. So Lightning 4s, they will go up in price. There is going to be a dip. There's going to be a dip because there's still thousands and thousands and thousands of pairs. So there's going to be a dip. Gray schools are around that 200 for bigger sizes. Smaller size like 4, 4.5 is around 170. So gray schools, of course, is a great investment. I would wait to buy pairs for around 190-ish. 190-ish would be a great price to, you know, hold these pairs. For men's sizes are around 300. I see that even going down a little bit more. I would try to buy pairs if you're investing around that 280 mark. Around that 280 mark, if you're going to invest. Price is going to dip a little bit when all these late shipment comes in, and that's when I say you need to start buying. Because this shoe, man, this is the first time it retro, and it just pops, man. It pops. It's a clean shoe, and as you see what happened with the Flex app, with everybody going crazy and the app just crashing, the demand for it is extremely high. So I say invest in this shoe, and those are the numbers that I would buy at. Jordan 4 Lightnings, it's going to go up. It's going to go up. I see this shoe being around bigger sizes, 12, 13, around 400 around Christmas time. Smaller sizes, 10 below, around that 340, 350 mark. So, you know, the longer you hold this shoe, the more valuable it's going to be. But I say Christmas time because, of course, people are buying in Christmas. But I do see this being a $400 shoes in the bigger sizes. And eventually, those smaller sizes will reach that 400 mark as well. Jordan 4s are definitely the new wave. People love rocking 4s. You see gray school sizes. Females love rocking Jordan 4s. And this shoe pops, man. It has the eye test. So I see this shoe going up. So I don't see this shoe being out of nowhere like the white Oreos. Like, hey, they go up to... The white Oreos was just... They went up just like that. But... of course, this shoe has a lot of stock. That's the reason why I say, like, this shoe's not going to be, like, 400 the next day. But just because, you know, this, like I said, it just pops. The color is just so important. It just pops. In Christmas time, a size 13 will be $400. It'll be close to $400. I believe those big sizes will be $400. Smaller sizes will hit around that $350, I believe. But man, this yellow just, man, I just love this shoe because, you know, I always wanted this shoe and it just gets me excited just looking at it. But still a lot of pairs, like I said, available. There's so much stock in these, and once people start wearing their pairs, that's when I just see that price just creeping up. But buy men's pairs when that dip happens in the next weeks, when people get their pair from sneakers, late shipments to like 280, I would buy. Gray school around 190, I would buy. I do see the gray school sizes hitting that 300 mark. It'll probably be around like 280, 290 during Christmas time, 280-ish. But hey, these are going to go up. Look at this, man. It's going to go up. So invest wisely. Of course, if you want a quick flip them, make your 330, make your 340, make your 350. If you have bigger sizes, do it. But if you want to be patient and invest, do it as well. Like I said, guys, make sure you put your footwork in this week because there will be late shipments. Champs, I know in Chicago, Champs is the store that has a ton of pairs and they didn't release any of the pairs. So I'm hoping I'm going to be going to the store. I'm going to be calling the stores to see when they get their shipment in. Luckily, I'm cool with some of the people, so hopefully they can let me know, like, hey, they got their pairs in. But that is the biggest thing, is that you need to, you know, figure out when these shipments in, because when you know, you'll be able to get pairs, you'll be able to sell them, hold them, whatever you want to do, because people want these Lightning 4s. So just put the footwork in, guys. I know you guys will cop pairs. Snipe Gang will cop pairs. Regarding leftover day, like I said, hey, I thought they were going back on the app, but they actually did it on the second day, and it might be first come, first serve. So just call, just be proactive. Just be proactive. Go to the stores, figure out what they're doing, and we'll see. Pollens are also back on the app. Pollens are going to come this week. Hope Snipe Gang clean up, because there's still a good amount of stock of pollens that are on the app, so people are going to cop those pollens as well. But guys, man, Jordan Bordeaux 6s are coming out this week. I know people are sleeping on, but I personally like them. So I'm going to be grabbing pairs, of course, of those as well. But guys, man, Lightning Force, definitely a dope shoe. Still a lot of shipments. So be ready. Hope Snipe Gang goes crazy on these Lightning Force late shipments because you already know Snipe Gang takes stock. Really appreciate you guys, man. That's the end of the video. Really appreciate you guys again.